stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who will be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He's running out of time here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Because they thought they might have a special teams edge in this playoff game. Their guy stepped up huge that time.
Yeah, you know, I thought it might be their ability to block punts, but instead, they set up the return, and man, does it pay off. Some good blocks. Really, how about the athletic ability and the instincts by the return man to give them the lead? You can smell it. They're trying to get to that national championship.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Stockton. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it second down. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks into the clear. And he'll be brought down.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator going with the screen, and the timing could not have been any better. Quarterback senses the blitz, kind of baits that linebacker, floats it over top of him, and gave that running back plenty of room to pick up a nice gain.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3. 7 7th play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to a 36. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Young. He's in the clear. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. So with no pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. So the Razorbacks offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Oh, he breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. Running with purpose. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Trying to find room. It's Russell. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. To the 45. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. Championship deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Using his legs here. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Green. Moves out of the pocket. And here he goes. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that one.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. It's a bootleg here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Bell. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. He's brought down out at the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Quick throw caught on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Pick up the third and short through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. And he heads out of bounds after another big scramble. This defense has had no answer for the quarterback runs today. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Green. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using his legs, it's McCray. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Green. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves left out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Bringing pressure. Defense is coming after him. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back, it's Stockton. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Second down after that previous play. It's a shovel pass, caught. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's reeled in. It's McCray. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team brings down the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. Begin from the 33. It's Russell. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and 10 now for the offense. Handoff to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Green. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. The offense starts with a short field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would have lost it. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk shows some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40. So Arkansas has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Green. Looking to scramble to his left. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Well, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on third down, and because of that, he picks up a first down and gets a new set of downs.
And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Sets up a critical third down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run for the first down. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout where they check him out. You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. Gonna run it. It's Russell. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Oh, the spin move. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Here's the way of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stockton. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down. Stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. And the Razorbacks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier tackled there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.